Are you unknowingly putting your heart at risk every day? Millions of people engage in everyday habits that silently damage their cardiovascular health, despite the alarming evidence. These habits often seem harmless, a normal part of daily life. But beneath the surface lurks a hidden danger, slowly chipping away at the health of your heart. The consequences can be dire, leading to heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide. But the good news is, knowledge is power. By understanding the risks associated with these common habits, we can make informed choices to protect our hearts and live longer, healthier lives. In this video, we're going to expose 4 everyday culprits that could be silently damaging your heart. These are habits that many people indulge in without realizing the potential long-term consequences. We'll delve into the science behind why they are harmful, providing you with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your health. First, we'll confront the dangers of smoking, a habit widely known to harm health, but often underestimated in its impact on the cardiovascular system. Next, we'll address alcohol consumption, debunking myths about its supposed benefits and revealing its true effects on the heart. Then, we'll explore the hidden dangers lurking within sugary soft drinks, a ubiquitous beverage often marketed as harmless refreshment. Lastly, we'll uncover the truth about refined flour, a staple in many diets, and its surprising connection to heart disease. By the end of this video, you'll understand how these 4 everyday habits, smoking, alcohol, soft drinks, and refined flour, impact your heart health. More importantly, you'll be equipped to make positive changes to protect your heart and improve your overall well-being. Let's talk about smoking. Many people know it's bad for their lungs, but its impact on the heart is often underestimated. The truth is, smoking is like a ticking time bomb for your cardiovascular system. With every puff, you are introducing a cocktail of toxic chemicals into your bloodstream, directly attacking your heart and blood vessels. One of the most insidious effects of smoking is atherosclerosis, a condition where plaque builds up inside your arteries. Imagine your arteries as pipelines carrying life-giving blood throughout your body. Smoking is like pouring sludge into those pipelines, gradually narrowing them and restricting blood flow. Atherosclerosis, the silent blockade. This narrowing, caused by plaque buildup, forces your heart to work harder to push blood through, leading to increased blood pressure. Over time, this constant strain can weaken the heart muscle and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. And it's not just the heart that suffers. Restricted blood flow affects every organ in your body, from your brain to your limbs. But smoking's damage doesn't stop there. Cigarette smoke contains carbon monoxide, a dangerous gas that replaces oxygen in your blood. This means your heart has to pump even harder to deliver sufficient oxygen to your body, putting further strain on this vital organ. Oxygen deprivation and inflammation, a double whammy. As if oxygen deprivation wasn't bad enough, smoking also triggers chronic inflammation throughout your body, including your blood vessels. This inflammation further damages the lining of your arteries, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup and blood clots. It's like adding fuel to the fire of atherosclerosis, accelerating the damage to your heart and blood vessels. So, Smoking isn't just a bad habit. It's a direct assault on your heart's health. It restricts blood flow, overworks your heart, deprives your body of oxygen, and fuels chronic inflammation, significantly increasing your risk of developing life-threatening cardiovascular diseases. The alcohol illusion. Now, let's move on to another common habit that often carries an air of sophistication. Even celebration, alcohol. We're bombarded with images of glamorous people enjoying cocktails, leading many to believe that moderate alcohol consumption is harmless or even beneficial. But the truth is, even small amounts of alcohol can have detrimental effects on your heart. While some studies suggest potential benefits of red wine in moderation, it's crucial to remember that any type of alcohol, when consumed in excess, can wreak havoc on your cardiovascular system. From elevating blood pressure to weakening the heart muscle, alcohol's impact is far from benign. One of the most immediate and significant dangers of alcohol is its effect on blood pressure. Even a single night of binge drinking can cause a spike in blood pressure, putting extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this repeated stress can lead to chronic hypertension, a leading risk factor for heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular diseases. And it's not just the immediate effects we need to worry about. Long-term, excessive alcohol consumption can weaken the heart muscle itself, leading to a condition known as alcoholic cardiomyopathy. This condition impairs the heart's ability to pump blood effectively, leading to fatigue, shortness of breath, and an increased risk of heart failure. Furthermore, alcohol can disrupt the heart's electrical system, leading to irregular heartbeats known as arrhythmias. These arrhythmias can range from harmless palpitations to life-threatening conditions such as atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke. The more you drink, the higher your risk of developing these dangerous heart rhythm abnormalities. And let's not forget about stroke. Excessive alcohol consumption is directly linked to an increased risk of ischemic stroke, where a blood clot blocks blood flow to the brain. This happens because alcohol can increase blood pressure, promote blood clot formation, and weaken blood vessels, all of which raise the risk of this debilitating and potentially deadly event. While the occasional drink might seem harmless, it's important to remember that alcohol is a toxin that directly impacts your heart health. Excessive consumption can lead to a cascade of problems, from high blood pressure and heart muscle damage to irregular heartbeats and an increased risk of stroke. Protecting your heart means being mindful of your alcohol intake and understanding the risks associated with overindulgence. Remember, moderation is key. If you choose to drink, do so responsibly and be aware of the potential consequences. Your heart will thank you for it. Now, let's turn our attention to a beverage often perceived as a harmless indulgence: soft drinks. These sugary concoctions have become ubiquitous, marketed as thirst-quenching refreshments. But beneath their bubbly facade lies a bitter truth. Regular consumption of soft drinks, especially those laden with sugar, is like slowly pouring syrup into the engine of your cardiovascular system. The problem isn't just the sugar itself, though that's a major culprit. It's the cascade of negative effects that excessive sugar intake triggers within your body, ultimately wreaking havoc on your heart health. From weight gain and insulin resistance to chronic inflammation, soft drinks set the stage for a host of cardiovascular problems. Let's start with the most obvious consequence: weight gain. Soft drinks are loaded with empty calories, providing minimal nutritional value while packing on the pounds. This excess weight, especially around the midsection, increases your risk of developing obesity, a major risk factor for heart disease. But it's not just about the numbers on the scale. The type of weight gain associated with sugary drinks is particularly harmful. These beverages promote the accumulation of visceral fat, the dangerous kind that surrounds your internal organs, including your heart. This visceral fat releases inflammatory substances into your bloodstream, further increasing your risk of heart disease. And speaking of inflammation, excessive sugar intake from soft drinks fuels chronic inflammation throughout your body, including your blood vessels. This inflammation damages the lining of your arteries, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup and blood clots, ultimately increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. But the sugary assault doesn't stop there. Regular consumption of soft drinks can also elevate your triglyceride levels, a type of fat found in your blood. High triglyceride levels are linked to an increased risk of heart disease as they contribute to the formation of plaque in your arteries. It's like adding more sludge to the pipeline, further restricting blood flow and putting your heart under greater strain. And now, we arrive at the final culprit, one that might surprise you: refined flour. Yes, those seemingly innocuous white breads, pastas, and pastries that many consider dietary staples are silently contributing to the epidemic of heart disease. While we often associate heart-healthy diets with reducing fats, the truth is, refined carbohydrates, like those found in refined flour, can be just as damaging, if not more so. The problem lies in how our bodies process these refined carbohydrates. Stripped of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals during processing, they're quickly broken down into sugar, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. This sets off a chain reaction within your body that over time spells trouble for your heart. These repeated blood sugar spikes wreak havoc on your body's delicate insulin system. Insulin, a hormone produced by your pancreas, helps regulate your blood sugar levels. But when your body is constantly bombarded with sugar from refined carbohydrates, it becomes less responsive to insulin's effects, leading to a condition known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes, a chronic disease that significantly increases your risk of heart disease. In fact, people with diabetes are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop heart disease than those without diabetes. And it's not just about the increased risk. Diabetes also makes heart disease more severe and harder to treat. But the damage doesn't stop there. Refined flour is essentially empty calories, devoid of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals found in whole grains. This lack of nutritional value contributes to weight gain, particularly around the midsection, further increasing your risk of heart disease. Moreover, the rapid digestion of refined carbohydrates leads to a surge in triglycerides, a type of fat found in your blood. High triglyceride levels are a major risk factor for heart disease, as they contribute to the formation of plaque in your arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. The good news is that making simple swaps from refined flour to whole grains can have a significant impact on your heart health. By choosing whole grain bread, brown rice, quinoa, and other unrefined grains, you provide your body with the fiber and nutrients it needs while stabilizing your blood sugar levels and reducing your risk of developing heart disease. Remember, the food you choose to fuel your body can either nourish your heart or slowly erode its health. By understanding the hidden dangers of refined flour and making conscious choices to include more whole grains in your diet, you can take a proactive step towards a healthier heart and a brighter future. We've journeyed through the hidden dangers lurking within seemingly harmless, everyday habits, exposing the silent toll they take on your heart health. From the toxic fumes of cigarettes to the empty calories of sugary drinks, these habits chip away at your cardiovascular system, increasing your risk of developing life-threatening conditions. Smoking, with its cocktail of harmful chemicals, directly attacks your blood vessels, leading to atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and a cascade of cardiovascular problems. Alcohol, often disguised as a social lubricant, quietly weakens your heart muscle, disrupts its rhythm, and increases your risk of stroke. Soft drinks, marketed as refreshing beverages, flood your body with sugar, fueling weight gain, insulin resistance, inflammation, and a host of heart-damaging consequences. And refined flour, a staple in many diets, spikes your blood sugar, throws your insulin system out of balance, and contributes to a range of cardiovascular risks. But there's hope. You have the power to break free from these harmful habits and embark on a path to lasting heart health. It starts with awareness, with understanding the risks, and making conscious choices to protect your most vital organ. Quitting smoking, even after years of indulgence, is the single most impactful step you can take to improve your cardiovascular health. Moderating alcohol intake or eliminating it altogether significantly reduces your risk of heart damage. Saying no to sugary drinks and opting for water, unsweetened tea, or natural juices nourishes your body without the harmful consequences. And swapping refined flour for whole grains provides your body with essential nutrients while stabilizing your blood sugar and protecting your heart. These changes may seem daunting at first, but remember, you're not alone. A wealth of resources and support systems are available to guide you on your journey to a healthier heart. Talk to your doctor, reach out to support groups, and connect with others who are making positive changes. Celebrate your victories, big and small. And remember that every step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a step towards a longer, more vibrant life. Your heart is your most precious asset. Protect it, nourish it, and it will reward you with a lifetime of health and well-being. Make the choice today to prioritize your heart health and embrace a brighter, healthier future. Remember, it's never too late to make a positive change. Your heart will thank you for it. Before I end, I invite you to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the inspiring content. Join the community and stay healthy.